Hi, I'm back with another way to potentially save money the first quarter of 2025 using your Chase Freedom Card. One of the categories for that 5% back, Norwegian Cruise Line. To be clear, Norwegian is not your only option for the cash back. Other options include grocery stores, salons, and gyms. So if you're spending $1,500 in other areas, it might not be in your best interest to take up this offer. If, however, you are not spending $1,500 on your Chase Freedom Card in those other categories, this could be an excellent way to get coverage, if you will, for that pre-cruise hotel or perhaps even a shore excursion. Once you've received that $75 cash back, then it's your choice how you'd like to use it. One option, of course, is to simply apply that to your credit card statement, thus saving you $75. Another alternative, if you have one of the Chase Sapphire cards, and I need to do a whole video on whether or not it's worth it, but if you have one, you can shift, or as they call it, combine your points. If you shift your points over to one of those cards, depending on whether you have the preferred or the reserved, then you essentially get an equivalent of a $93.75 or $112.50 value if you use that money towards travel. I'll often use the points for hotels, whether it's the pre-cruise hotel or hotels on other trips. But did you know that you can use those points towards activities as well? And many of the activities listed are the same tours that you see on sites such as Viator and TripAdvisor. So with that being said, why not use those points to help cover some of the other expenses you're going to have for your cruise? The last thing I'd like to mention again is when this is worth it. Again, this is only worth it if you're not spending the 5% in other categories. I also don't think it's enough of a discount to justify taking a Norwegian cruise, but if you have one booked already, and when I say that, preferably one within the next year. If you're more than a year out, hold on to your cash, save it wisely in a high yield savings account, and honestly, you're going to come out ahead. But if you're traveling within the next year, you've already got something booked on Norwegian, even if it's paid off, use this for your gratuities if you haven't prepaid them. It's an excellent way to get $75 back on the value of your Norwegian cruise. Thanks, and hope to see you again in the future.